Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas, early Merry Christmas to all you guys. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Nova Scotia today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather here today. I got the 550 warming up. It's been a little while since that's been driven. It's been cold here, so let that run for a bit. But anyway, let's get into the video today. So I posted a 250 versus 350 video a couple months ago, and it got quite a bit of traction, so I'm going to expand on that a bit. And I think, you know, it got a lot of traction because people are always wondering, what should I buy? Should I buy a 250? Should I buy a 350, 3/4 ton, 1 ton? You know, the extra load capacity with the 1 ton, is it worth it? What are some differences in both? You know, like ride quality, you know, all that sort of stuff. And one question I actually get quite a bit is, do you notice a difference in fuel mileage between the two trucks? And I'm going to answer that today. So what we're going to do is we're going to take both trucks for a loop. I'm going to do the pump to pump calculations. So it's going to be actual, you know, true numbers. I'm not going to go off the truck. So we'll take a walk around the truck and I'll show you what's going on. All right guys, so the two trucks we have today, we have my 2017 F250, my 2019 F350. Both trucks are the 6.7 Powerstroke. Both trucks have 355 gears. Both trucks have 35 by 12.5 tires. The 17 are 35 12.5 20s, open country AT2 extremes. The 19 are 35 12.5 18s, general grabber ATX. So same size tires, you know, overall on both trucks. So the speedometer is thrown off slightly on both trucks. More so this truck than this truck. What do we got? So this being a 19, this is 450 horsepower, 935 torque. This 17 is 440 horsepower, 925 torque. It's a little more horsepower and torque in this guy compared to this guy. You don't notice it. You don't notice 10 and 10. Both trucks have identical plow mounts. So both trucks have the Boss 9'2" V-blade plow mounts on both. As far as weight goes, this truck does have a toolbox on back and it has some salt. So this truck has a little bit of weight on back. I'd say, you know, we're looking at 300 to 400 pounds between the toolbox, everything in there, the salt. This truck here, I have a set of tires in the back of it. My wife's 4Runner winter tires are in the back. So there's a little bit of weight in the back there too. So that's as close as I can get it for both of you guys. So this is an XLT, this is a Lariat. And people always tell me, you know, the 350 are heavier. So it's gonna make it harder on fuel. This truck from the factory actually weighs more than this truck. This is more loaded up. This is more of a basic. It is a nice truck, but it's a basic truck. But the 350s are a bit higher overall, especially in the rear. The 350s have a bigger block in the rear than what the 250s do. Both these trucks, again, are FX4 packages. So it's a very, very, very good comparison, one truck to the other. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in the 250. We'll take that first, go down, fuel up, do our loop, come back, do the same thing with the 350, and we'll see what the results are, guys. All right, guys, we just fueled up. I'm going to reset the counters on this because with the tire size off, there we go, with the tire size off, we're not gonna get an accurate reading on the truck. So, all right, so you see that she is full. So let's reset this. And I do have the Derringer hooked up, but it is in stock, which I'll try to show you if you can see stock. All right, so let's get on the road and get out here. All right, wide open road, nice. Oh, got a red light. So I'm not going to try to get better fuel mileage on any of these trucks, on either one of these trucks. I'm not even going to try to get good fuel mileage. I'm just going to drive the trucks how I would normally drive them. This is not a competition in any way. I own both of these trucks. They are both Fords. It's not a Ram guy driving a Ford truck trying to get bad mileage or vice versa. This is just me with my two trucks trying to show you guys if there is a difference in fuel mileage in the two trucks. There really shouldn't be. They are both the same gear ratios, both the same engine, both the same transmission, same size tires. There really should not be any difference. Very minor is what the difference should be. But hey, who knows? Right now, the 2020s are coming out. Guys are wondering, hey, should I buy a 250 or 350? Is fuel mileage the same? Is there any difference? So we're gonna find out. I've done this loop a bunch of times. You guys, if you've seen the videos before, you'll recognize a lot of the stuff along the way, but I'm not gonna shoot too much footage because it's just me driving and it's not very exciting. So I will just sort of record a couple hills probably, and then halfway point we'll see where our mileage is reading on the truck, and do the same thing with the 350, and that's it. That's gonna be the video. We'll give you guys a small little shot of the ocean here though, because it is absolutely beautiful here today. Yeah, gorgeous here today. This never gets old. And of course, you know that it wouldn't be one of my videos without one of those guys right there. Oh, we're gonna get on the highway, get up to speed. I'm gonna put it at like, I don't know, 106 or so kilometers an hour. So I'm not sure what that is in miles, but it's, you know, right around 63, 64 miles per hour, I believe. So I'm just accelerating how I normally would. I'm gonna do the same thing in both trucks. Okay, so we're at 105, 104 right now. That's what I'm gonna set both trucks at. So it's actually, you know, that's actually like what, 67 miles per hour, roughly, somewhere around there. So let's go. If you are stopping in for the first time, I'll give you an idea of what the terrain is like. So you can see that we're just starting to go back. We're just starting to go down a hill right now, and then right after that, we're going right back up a hill. That's what this whole stretch is going to be. This entire trip will be like this. There's one really big hill that I'll hit on the way back that I'll just show you on camera on the first trip at least, just so you know how steep it is. We're definitely not dealing with flat ground. That's for sure. We're not out in the prairie somewhere. We are in Nova Scotia, and this is what it's like. So it's not great for fuel mileage, but it's real world. So we're going down, and now we are going right back up. And that's what it's gonna be like. Nice little cove here. Alright, so we've reached our halfway point. Getting off the highway, getting ready to loop back around. So right now the truck is saying 13.3 liters per 100. So, get back on the highway. It's a slightly different route on the way back. We won't be following the water like that. We'll be going up that big hill I was telling you about. And get home, get in the 350, and see what takes place. Alright, so here comes the big hill. This is the one that, you know, during my towing videos, this is the one that is definitely the most stress on the trucks for sure. It's long, it's steep, it's like a mile and a half, 2 miles long. That's what it ends up being. But anyway, guys, this is the hill we're gonna hit with both vehicles. This is the difference from the way back to the way there to the way there. You can tell this truck in front of me is starting to struggle. And the lanes here are super wide for that reason, because the trucks just die on this hill. Alright guys, we're pulling back into the station, right up to the exact same pump. And let's see what the truck says. 46.6 kilometers, 13.7 liters per every 100. And our app says 47.35. So slight difference from the tire size. So let's go fill this thing up. Alright guys, so we have the results, and the results are very strange. So the truck said like basically 14 liters per 100, and the tires are bigger, so the truck is calculating less kilometers than what we actually traveled. So we actually traveled 47.35 kilometers, and we used 8.126 liters of fuel. That's what the receipt says. That works out to be 17. Get away from the sun. 17.162 liters per 100, which is 13.7 mpg, which is absolutely terrible. Now I know that the terrain we're on is all hills, but the truck is off by over 3 liters per every 100 kilometers. I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, that's not the point of this test. The point of this test is to see, you know, which truck does better, or if there is a difference. So now we're going to jump in the 350 and we're going to see what ends up there. I don't think I was doing a regen because I got my iDash here and my EGTs were pretty consistent. So I don't think I was doing a regen at any point. But anyway, that result is not very good. It's actually kind of puzzling me, to be honest. But anyway, it is what it is. Guys, so we are coming back to the same pump because I've got a feeling that there's something wrong with this pump, because that was a terrible result. I've never seen that result before. So we're gonna use the same pump. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, I guess let's go fill this thing up. Guys, so we are full. Let's get on the road. I'm gonna reset this just like last time. We'll see how much difference in the distance this one's off compared to the other one. I think it's actually off by quite a bit more than what the 250 is. We're gonna get on the road here. Not bad, pretty much the same as last time. We got a red light just like last time. So let's talk about that result for a second. So if I drive this truck now and I end up getting, you know, 2 or 3 liters per 100 better mileage in this truck than I did in the 250, then the truck must have been doing a burn off or something's going on. But if I get close to that same result, I don't know. There's either something wrong with that pump, or it's just because it is a bit windy and it's cold. Because I did this exact same test with that truck, I gotta say 2 summers ago. Not this summer, but the previous summer. And I got like right around 14 liters per 100. I think it was like 14.1 or 14.2 or something like that. So that's, you know, 3 liters per 100 in the difference. And, you know, convert that over to MPG, that's a massive difference for the exact same route. So something's fishy there. Something's funny. But anyway, we're doing a 250 versus 350 test here, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see how this ends up. Ready? So we are just getting ready to merge onto the highway here in the 350. Once I get on the highway off the ramp, I'm going to set my cruise to exactly where we had it on the 250. It was basically a complete clean run in the 250, so hopefully this will be the same in the 350. So I got a vehicle coming up behind us here, so we'll give it a little more gas. Merge. Alright, so we're on the highway. So we're back, we're at our speed where we want to be, and we're cruising. So, let's see how she does here. Alright, we just got off the exit, getting ready to loop around. Here's the numbers on this truck so far. 22.6 kilometers, 15.5. So same as before, we're looping around, getting back on the highway, going back the exact same route. We're gonna hit that big hill, get to the pump, fill this thing up, and see what the numbers are. Guys, so here we are, we're pulling back into the same pump. We'll see what happens here. So we made it back. Here is the slip for the 350. It took 8.99 liters. So if we go into our app here, 47.4 kilometers, 8.1 liters. 17.089, which is 13.764. So basically identical, 13.764 mpg. So basically identical to what the 250 was. So, alright guys, so there's the results. So the results actually are terrible for both trucks. So either there's something wrong with that pump, or it is just windy enough today, cold enough today, that it's really affecting the mileage, because I typically get much better mileage than that. I've done the pump-to-pump calculation a few times, and it's always been much better than that. And the truck is off by a lot. Like, the truck's off by 3. That's quite a bit. So there's something going on. I'm thinking there's an issue with that pump, like absolutely. But the purpose of the video was to compare the two trucks, the 350 and the 250, and they're basically identical, which they should be, because it's the same engine, same transmission, same gear ratio, same size tires, basically the same weight. Absolutely everything is basically the same, so it should be like right there, and it is. So that's good, that's good. So anyway guys, if you're looking at, you know, one of these trucks, the 250 or 350, and you're worried about possible difference in fuel mileage, don't be. It's all about how you configure your truck, you know, tires, what you have on your truck for tonneau covers, and you know, all that sort of stuff. That plays in a factor. But the 250, 350 itself, not much. I know the 2020s, the 250 has been lowered a little bit, so it might actually be a little bit better now, but for this generation, it's not. So anyway guys, I hope the video helps. Lots more comparison videos coming out before that thing is gone. So, you know, stay tuned. You know, as always, work hard, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.